Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by lush green fields, there lived a rich landlord named Malik. Malik owned almost all the land in the village. He had acres of fertile fields, hundreds of cattle, and a grand mansion where he lived a luxurious life. On the other hand, in the same village lived a poor farmer named Gopal. Gopal had nothing except a small mud house and a piece of barren land that could hardly grow enough food for his family. Malik was known for his pride and greed. He often exploited poor farmers, giving them seeds and tools on heavy interest. When they failed to pay back, he took their land. Gopal, however, was honest and hardworking. Every day, he woke up before sunrise, worked till sunset, and prayed for a better life for his wife and 2 little children. One summer, the rains didn't come on time. Crops failed everywhere, and hunger spread through the village like wildfire. Farmers were desperate. Gopal had no food left for his family. His children were crying with hunger. So, he decided to go to Malik and ask for some help. Gopal went to Malik's mansion, humbly bowed and said, "Malik Sahib, my family hasn't eaten for 2 days. Please, give me some grains. I promise I will repay you after the next harvest." Malik laughed coldly. "Gopal, I can give you grains," he said, "but not for free. Sign over your land to me as security." Gopal's heart sank. That tiny piece of land was his only hope, his father's memory, and his dream for his children. But when he looked at his starving kids, he had no choice. With tears in his eyes, he agreed. Malik gave him a small sack of wheat in exchange for his land. Months passed, and life became even harder. Gopal worked as a laborer in Malik's fields, earning barely enough to survive. Malik, on the other hand, grew richer and more arrogant. He hosted lavish feasts, while the poor in the village went to bed hungry. One day, a mysterious traveler arrived in the village. He looked wise and kind. He stayed in a small hut and began helping people by giving them advice. When Gopal told him his story, the traveler smiled and said, "Patience, my friend. The wheel of time always turns." The very next season, something unusual happened. Malik decided to expand his fields even further. He ordered his workers to dig a deep well near the land he had taken from Gopal. While digging, the workers struck something hard. They dug deeper and discovered a hidden treasure chest full of gold coins and jewels. The news spread like fire. Malik was overjoyed. "It's on my land. Everything belongs to me," he shouted. But the villagers started whispering, because everyone knew that the land originally belonged to Gopal. Gopal didn't demand anything, thinking it was my bad luck to lose the land. But the traveler stepped forward and spoke to the crowd. "Who found the treasure?" "The workers," someone replied. "And whose land was it originally?" "Gopal's," the villagers said. "And how did Malik get it?" "By taking advantage of Gopal's hunger," said another. The wise traveler then said firmly, "Greed never wins in the eyes of justice. Malik must return the land to Gopal. As for the treasure, it should belong to the one who owned the land first. The villagers agreed. Under pressure from everyone, Malik had no choice but to return the land to Gopal. The treasure was also given to Gopal. Malik was humiliated, and his arrogance was crushed. Gopal, now a wealthy man, didn't take revenge. Instead, he helped every poor family in the village. He built wells, shared food, and ensured no one ever went hungry again. And as for Malik, he learned the biggest lesson of his life. Greed can never bring true happiness, but kindness can change the world. The moral of the story: greed leads to downfall, while honesty and patience bring true rewards.